Start with a damp beauty blender. I expect you to put that beauty blender, soak it in a river. Can you see how fuller and fluffier it got? Some of you will go and carry setting spray and do like this. You people should please. This is 2025. Please go in with your foundation. Now your foundation is always going to be in your shade. I'm applying with a flat brush. I said I'm applying, I'm not blending. So after applying with a flat brush, you're going to go in with your beauty blender. Now there's one idiot thing a lot of you used to do. When you want to blend foundation, you hold it so tight like this. And you're saying, why is it not blending? When you are blending specific areas, tiny areas, you can go in with tiny places like this. Now, if you want the products to spread around, I see this big part. See how the thing is going around my face. When I'm blending, I'm not dragging. I'm not doing like this. I'm tapping. Now your next thing is to contour. Your contour shade is usually a shade or two shades darker than your normal skin tone. I've gotten some silly questions. The silliest one being, Anita, how do I know the shade that is darker than my normal skin tone? Am I you? If this is my foundation shade at the middle and these ones around there are my concealer option, which one do you think I would use to contour? Just tell me the ones that you think I will use to contour. These two. As you can see, they are darker than my actual foundation at the middle. Underneath your cheekbones, that's where I expect you to apply your contour. I'm going to apply from here, drag it back. We are doing this to give your face a snatched, lifted look. So we're going to apply it on our forehead so that you have big forehead with no brain inside of it. You put it here. Now the next one is your nose. You start from underneath your brows, drag it to your nose bridge here. Inside there's a space still at the middle. I put contour here. There's no reason why I'm blending it all over my face. It defeats the purpose. When you are blending specific areas, you take this smaller side, you pinch and you blend. You applied it going up, so you're going to blend it going up. Your forehead, you're going to blend it inside your hairline. So for this one, you're going to pinch it extra and just tap. But the next thing we're going to do is apply blush. Applying your blush on your cheekbone. Can you see this place here? Some of you used to smile, you now apply blush. Then when you now finish smiling, you will now start looking like the clown that you are. Because you will tell me if this are going to be in the party throughout. You will tell me, feel this bone here. It's usually like very close to your eyes. At the highest point of your cheekbone is where I need you to apply your blush. So we're blending our blush up. Next thing we're going to do is apply our concealer. Now your concealer is always going to be a shade or two shades lighter than your actual skin tone. What did I say? Your concealer is always going to be a shade or two shades lighter than your actual skin tone. How do I know the one that is a shade or two shades lighter? Put your foundation at the middle of your hand. Then put all your concealer options around it. Which one is a shade brighter than it? This one. If you said another thing, you are a very dull girl. You are so dull. Don't laugh, don't think I'm laughing. This is the shade closest to my skin tone. Then this one is the brightest one. Now, the word conceal means to hide. All those your baggages underneath your eyes, you're going to conceal this with a concealer to hide it. This is a hider. So look up underneath your eyes and bring it out a little bit. Forehead, our nose bridge, here and here. Now we want the one underneath the eyes to get tacky, to blend underneath the eyes out last. When you are blending, if you put a product here and you blend it and you blend everything away, you have failed. You have failed. I put blush here, I blend to the point where it's now looking like it's part of my skin. I failed because now the blush is not going to be there anymore. When you put concealer here, you're not blending it that, oh, you don't want to see it again. You're blending this for you to spread it out, to even it out. So don't start until you now decide to say, yes, I've arrived, I've blended. You have not blended anything, you have wasted your time and my time. Now for underneath your eyes, you're going to start from this outer corner here of like this outer corner of the concealer that you applied. You're going to start by spreading that out a little bit. When you're coming to this place, you want to give yourself that lifted eye look that all these makeup artists used to do. Do you understand me? Yes, you can blend it on the blush because we're still going to apply powder blush later on. The next thing we're going to do now is going with a brighter concealer. So the first one we did was very close to our skin tone, And that one, we did it to hide all our baggages underneath our eyes. That's the one that actually did the work of concealing. Now, this particular concealer is going to be doing the work of what? Brightening our under eye, so that our face just doesn't look all together. We're going to look up. Now, I'm going to go in with my setting powder immediately. You're going to take your beauty blender like this, press in on your setting powder. Once you take your beauty blender like this, you don't want to apply it immediately. Immediately you take it, you're going to press it on your palm to take. Can you see the excess that is coming out of this thing? Look at how smooth it became. Now press it like you are blending that concealer in again. You are pressing it underneath your eyes. I need you to force. See, after setting underneath your eyes, then you can go in and set the rest of the places you applied concealer. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go in with a powder that is in my shade and apply it all over my face. And if I apply blush there, should I put it? Yes. And if I but that concealer that we put, yes, all over your face, no place is an exception. Go in with your powder blush. Now, where do we apply our blush initially? On the top of our cheekbone. Did we smile and apply the blush? No, we did not do that. Tap lightly. See. Now, mascara. If I don't love you, I won't shout at you. It's not as if I'm angry with you. You know, I'll be fighting now. I'll be not fighting. Maybe no coming, okay? Oh yeah, bring your eyeliner, Jerry. Don't they smile, idiots. It's not. Are you supposed to do? That's enough. I'm going in with the lip gloss. Final thing, guys, you're going to use a setting spray. Now, you don't want to bring a setting spray too close to your face so that everything that you have done will not start dripping. So if you have an outing, you don't want to go out looking barefaced, this is the easiest look you can do. I have a class coming up on the 26th of November. One-on-one call. I will video call you. You will bring out your kits. I will bring out my kits. Together on that call, we are going to do our makeup. I would help you perfect your techniques, your steps, everything that you need to know about makeup. I'm going to help you out. Guys, you don't want to miss this class. It is just 20,000 naira. Send a DM to register.